So Jimmy Carter says that President Donald Trump is not a legitimate president. He says that the Russians helped him get into office. Where is the evidence of this? And as far as that goes, I'm really surprised at Jimmy Carter because I thought he was one of the same Democrats and a flashback from the past, but he isn't. Because he said that a longer and more deeper and fuller investigation would explain and find out that President Donald Trump is not a legitimate president, that Russia helped him. I said in one video before that there is no evidence that Russia even helped President Donald Trump. They haven't shown us any evidence that that took place. We just have words that Russia bought $400 worth of ads from Facebook. And those ads were supposed to hurt Hillary Clinton and aid President Donald Trump. Have you seen it? No, I'm asking. Have you seen any Facebook ads by the Russians from the FBI or CIA that backs up that claim? Have you seen it? Robert Mueller just says it. They just said it in a report. And also Rod Rodstein, or how do you say his name? Rodstein said in a statement about a year ago that no Americans colluded with the Russians. Robert Mueller report said that no Americans colluded with the Russians. So how are they saying that this man is not legit? So Jimmy Carter, you're proven to be the liar. You're proven to be the biased man who hates America. Because the reason why I say you hate America is because we voted the man in. We voted for him to be our president, and you Democrats have not accepted it. You refuse to accept it. And so this right here, we've got to change the way that defamation and all that kind of stuff works, because this is totally evil, and they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. But as far as Jimmy Carter goes, one of the worst presidents in history. One of the worst. He was really nice, pleasant man, and that's what made you think he was just really nice and humble and meek and all that. No, just from this statement here, either he's going into some stages of dementia, or he's believing what CNN is saying, and nobody can believe what CNN is saying, because CNN said that Hillary was winning in the polls. Remember, CNN said that they have evidence that President Donald Trump colluded with the Russians, and they came up short, and people believe their lies, and I can't believe people are still watching lying CNN. But real quick, I want to say something about Josh Norman of the Redskins. He's a cornerback. Made a donation, went to a immigrant camp and made donations to the kids, those kids who were brought here illegally. And some of them were brought here by people who paid or rented them from family members or somebody who was willing to receive money for their kids to help get the adults into America. See, this is why the NFL is losing its viewership. And this is why the brand of the NFL is going down, because of plantation Democrats like Josh Norman. Josh Norman just made an $18,000, and I'm not trying to tell any man what to do with his money. The man is successful. He's making his millions. He's doing his thing. But it's a political move. It's designed, this donation that he just made to the kids that's suffering at the border. We told them not to bring those kids here. We told them that this is illegal. This is a nation of laws. And this is why people are coming here from all around the world, because their countries don't uphold laws. And America is a country of laws and freedom, and those laws helps us keep our freedoms. But these people are coming over here illegally, breaking a national law. But the Democrats and this football player here are aiding the breaking of laws. So you're going to go make a $18,000 donation to kids who are here illegally. You don't have any people in your neighborhood or people that you know from your family's neighborhood that can use that $18,000, bro. You're going out here making a political statement by making an $18,000 donation to some kids who were brought here illegally. You can go into prisons because there's a whole lot of black people that are in prison right now for long stints and for crimes they didn't commit. You can donate to that to their families. I'm sure they could use it. This is too political. These guys are, see, let me tell you something. I love God, and I'm a devout Christian. I gave my life to Christ at 17 years old, and I have been devoted to the Lord ever since. Okay? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't bother nobody's woman. I ain't slept with nobody outside of my marriage when I was married. I'm single now, and I've been celibate because I love God. These people are more Democrat, more devoted to the Democrat Party than they are to God. I'm talking about so-called Christians, black Christians, who are supporting abortion, which is murder, same sex, which is abomination, and still believe that their prayers are being answered. You think God's going to answer your prayers and you are supporting the Antichrist, the spirit of the Antichrist, the doctrine of devils, the Jezebel? Read Revelations chapter 2. They gave Jezebel the space to teach my people to fornicate and offer sacrifices unto idols. Child sacrifice. That's abortion. So they're more devoted to that. They're more devoted to that. And when they don't want to go to the basketball players and the football players, they don't want to go to the White House. You know why? Because a Democrat isn't in there. That's why. They don't have any evidence of Trump being racist, because you can just type any boxer or actor and type them next to Donald Trump and you'll see pictures of just hundreds of them. He wasn't racist to them until he became the Republican president. And they beat their plantation mama, the plantation owner, Miss Hillary. Oh, Miss Hillary, we so sorry that this happens to you. And we sick and we sorry, ain't we? They own that Democrat plantation. The Democrats are the founders of the KKK. They are the founders of the police patrol that killed a lot of blacks. They are the founders of the Jim Crow laws. And Hillary and good old boy Bill Clinton were the ones that locked up more blacks and destroyed more black people and generations than any Jim Crow law could ever do. All right? And now I saw where one of the states is letting black people out of prison for marijuana or drug dealing, for marijuana deals. They should do it. I think it's in Michigan or Detroit. They should do it because President Donald Trump is already letting them out. When they had control for 8 years under Obama, they wasn't even thinking about doing this. They kept the modern day slavery going, and that is locking these black people up in prison. They kept it going. And now that Donald Trump is changing the prison laws, listen, I got an idea. Let's let the black people out who are here just for minor drug laws or drug crimes. Now you got the big idea. Yeah, well, anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep going places. Pray for us. I'm praying for you. God bless.